reconstitute the Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission. Appreciating that the Kenya that emerges from this season must be one premised on constitutional democracy and justice, we call upon His Excellency President William Ruto and concerned stakeholders to hear the cry of the people of Kenya and facilitate complete of the process to appoint of the IEBC commissioners. Kenyans must no longer be denied the justice of holding by-elections on account of lack of an electoral management body. In conclusion, brothers and sisters, we appreciate the contribution of all Kenyans, and especially the youth, for peaceful conduct as we all journey together in reshaping and redefining our nation. Let us all be guided and inspired by national anthem. And I quote, "O God of all creation, breathe this our land and nation. Justice be our shield and defender. May we dwell in unity, peace, and liberty. Plenty be found within our borders." This central region, that as much as also they have the genuine information and genuine grievances, they should conduct their demo in peace, because they need this country, and I hope they will be living in future, and they have more years, and therefore we would like to say that if they destroy this country, they will not have any other country to live on. We can get a scenario whereby some of the supermarkets were destroyed, and one of these youth, I asked them, if that supermarket belongs to the mother or father, the parents or cousin, how do they feel? And then we should desist on destroying. And number two, also as they do their peaceful demonstration, we are requesting that also the government can tackle this issue in a peaceful way.
We've been at the forefront to condemn the finance bill from the beginning. Even when it was at the proposal stage, we actually told the government that the finance bill will not fit the economic situation that we are having in Kenya. And even we took a memoranda in the parliament to tell them to amend that law before it comes to the people. And they refused to hear us. That's why the country is in a mess. So we have been there, we have been talking, we have been doing press conferences, we have been doing memorandum, and I think the church have done a lot, as NCCK.
Today we are gathered here in solemn remembrance to honor those brave souls who made us ultimate sacrifice in the struggle against injustice. These individuals whose names were read, and those who we will live to commemorate with the candles as shown. Most of them lost their lives in the noble cause. We want to commemorate one who is Chris from Central Region, who lost his life during the demonstration. These people, that I might not be able to name them all, they stood firm and faced the adversity, fighting for a cause larger than themselves. They believed in a future where fairness and equity prevail, where the voices of the marginalized are heard, where the people can live with dignity and people and hope. Their sacrifice reminds us of the steep price many pay in pursuit of justice. It is a stark reminder that the challenges we face, but also testament in the strength of our collective resolve. As we light these candles today, let us not only remember their names, but also reflect in the impact of their actions. Their courage inspires us to continue to fight and stand for what is right, and never falter in our commitment to a better world. Let these flickering flames symbolize our unwavering solidarity in the determination. Let them guide us forward and strive fulfill the aspiration held so dearly. May their memory be a blessing to call action for us all. I would just like to finish with a quote from Martin Luther King that says, "If you protest courageously and yet with dignity, Christian love, when the history books are written in future generations, historians will have to pause and say, there lived a great people, a black people, who injected new meaning to the dignity and the veins of civilization."
Listen to the people. We, as the Central Region, and I want to quote the Bible in Proverbs chapter 15, verse 22, point that plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. It is of absolute importance that in reshaping our nation, we listen to each other. In this regard, therefore, we call upon all leaders, especially political, religious, and social, to keenly listen to the people as to discern and honor their will. The season of chest thumping is over. We therefore find that it's quite unfortunate that the young people of Kenya are getting into a second week of demonstration without their issues being held or addressed. They are making their contribution in reshaping of this nation and should be listened by all. On our part as Central Region, we are engaging the leadership structures of the churches to integrate the youth in governance and decision-making, and also the processes. We must adapt our churches to manifest the gospel of Jesus Christ in the language of current generation. Point number 2, no further bloodshed. We, Central Region, NCCK, over the last 2 weeks, the youth of Kenya have come out to exercise their right in peaceful picketing as they contribute to the reshaping of this nation. We demand that the government stop curtailing this right by using the police to violently break up the peaceful demonstrations. The use of excessive force that includes shooting demonstrators must be stopped. Further, all the demonstrators who were arrested last week should be unconditionally released. This is our prayer because they are exercising their constitutional rights. In addition, therefore, we call upon the Inspector General to publicly account for all individuals who have been abducted or arrested by the security agents. This threat is imposing fear to the people and must be ended. We reiterate that the role of the police this week is to escort and provide security to the Kenyans who have given notice of going to different countries.